Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, Music and Arts, Grade 4, Quarter 3, Lesson 7 to 8. Our topic for today is about local concepts, processes, and practices in music, theater, dance, and arts, and legends and folklore of the province. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competency. Produce a creative work about their personal story, identity in the community using appropriate local concepts, processes, and practices in music, theater, dance, and arts. Objectives. First, plan a creative work that expresses their own story or identity in their community using appropriate local artistic elements. Second, present their creative work to the class, explaining how it reflects their personal story and cultural identity. Content, local concepts, processes, and practices in music, theater, dance, and arts. And legends and folklore of the province. Week 7, Day 1. Let us have first a short review. Share your thoughts. If we are to preserve culture, we must continue to create it. By Johan Huizinga. So this quote means that to keep our culture alive, we must keep making new things that connect to it. Culture is not just about the past. It grows when people continue traditions, create new arts, tell stories, and practice customs. If we stop creating, culture may fade away. Here are the questions. First, what art form will they use to make that culture enduring and long-lasting? Second, think about a tradition, game, food, or custom in your community that is no longer practiced today. What could you have done to help preserve it and keep it alive for future generations? Share your answers to your classmates. I tell, you imagine. Listen carefully as I tell you a story from our local folklore or legends. Close your eyes to imagine the scenes, but open them once in a while to stay connected with the story. Let your imagination bring the tale to life. The title of the folklore today is about Mount Arayat, the legend of Apong Sinukuan. Let's start reading it. A long time ago, Mount Arayat stood tall in the heart of Pampanga, its peak hidden by clouds, guarding the land below. The mountain was home to Apong Sinukuan, a powerful and mysterious spirit. Some said he was a wise old man with a long white beard, while others believed he could change his form, appearing as a deer, a bird, or even the wind itself. Apong Sinukuan was kind to those who respected the land. He taught early settlers how to farm, hunt, and live in harmony with nature. In return, The people worshipped him and left offerings of fruits and flowers at the foot of the mountain. Under his watchful eye, the land remained fertile and the rivers stayed full. But not everyone honored Apong Sinukuan's ways. One day, a greedy man named Datu Malyari heard tales of a hidden treasure deep within Mount Arayat. It was said that Apong Sinukuan guarded piles of gold, sparkling gems, and magical weapons. Determined to claim the riches for himself, Datu Malyari gathered his men and climbed the mountain, ignoring the warnings of the villagers. As they reached the peak, the air grew colder and a voice echoed through the trees. "Leave now, for the mountain's wealth is not for the greedy," the voice warned. But Datu Malyari laughed. "I will take what I want," he declared, striking the ground with his sword. Suddenly, the earth shook, and a thick mist surrounded them. One by one, his men disappeared, swallowed by the mountain itself. Terrified, Datu Malyari turned to run, but his feet turned to stone. His arms, his body, and finally his face turned to rock, until he became just another part of the mountain, silent, unmoving forever. Since then, the people of Pampanga have told this story to their children, reminding them that greed brings destruction, but those who respect nature and live with kindness will always be blessed by Apong Sinukuan. Even today, some say that when the wind whistles through the trees of Mount Arayat, it is Apong Sinukuan watching over his beloved land, ensuring that his people never forget his lessons. And here are the questions that you need to answer. First, how did you picture the characters in the story? What did they look like? Second, what did the place in the story look like in your imagination? Was it bright, dark, scary, or magical? Third, did your teacher's voice, facial expressions, sound effects, or music help you imagine the story better? How? Fourth, if the story was told in a plain way without any expression or sounds, would you still imagine it the same way? Why or why not? Fifth, how much did using different narrative components help narrate the story? So learners will be assessed according to criteria. First, brief and precise. Second, ideas and content. Or third, legible handwriting. 5 points being the highest. Week 7, Day 2. Subtopic 1, plan a creative work that expresses their own story or identity in their community using appropriate local artistic elements. So the teacher will guide the learners through the process of planning and executing their creative work which will express their own story or identity within their community using appropriate local artistic elements. So here are the materials needed: construction paper or recycled paper or materials, crayons, markers, paint, simple musical instruments, props related to the chosen legend, cardboard boxes and fabric scraps for costume elements, or any local and available materials. First, you have to choose your story. Second, choose your medium. Is it role-playing, puppet show, or interactive story narration? Third, divide the scene. So you will be given 2 minutes for this activity. Fourth, you have to create an outline. Talk about music, theater, dance, and visual arts that you will be using. So under it, we have first, make your visual arts. Second, add your own music. Third, dance and movement. And fourth, theater. Criteria for assessment. First, cultural relevance. Second, integration of art forms. Third, creativity and originality. Fourth, collaboration and teamwork. And fifth, presentation. Week 8, Day 1. Activity number 2, the greatest performance of my community. The objective of this activity, you and your group mates can plan a creative work that expresses their own story or identity in the community using appropriate local artistic elements. So here are the materials needed: construction paper, crayons, markers, paint, simple music instruments, props related to the chosen legend or folklore, cardboard boxes and fabric scraps for costume elements, or any local available materials. For the instructions, the learners in groups will plan on how to tell the story on their community's cultural identity in the most creative and artistic way. First, choose your story. Second, choose your medium. Is it role-playing, puppet show, or interactive story narration? Third is divide the scene. Fourth, create an outline. Creating an outline involves the following: make your visual art, add your own music, dance and movement, and theater. And here's the criteria for assessment: cultural relevance, integration of art forms, creativity and originality, collaboration and teamwork, and presentation. With a total of 25 points. Week 8, Day 2. So this is another lesson activity. So the learners in groups will perform their creative work on the story of their community's cultural identity in the most creative and artistic way. Materials needed: any materials to be used in their performance. Lights, camera, action. So lights, let the learners set up the performance area. They should arrange the stage, props, costumes, and similar items. Camera, position the camera at the best angle to video record the performance. This will help document and grade the performance. And last, action. After setting up, begin the presentation. And here's the criteria for assessment. Cultural relevance, integration of art forms, creativity and originality, collaboration and teamwork, and presentation, with a total of 25 points. Learners' takeaways, my realizations. What did I learn in the activity? What skills did I learn during the activity? And what values did I gain in the activity? Reflection on learning, thumbs up or thumbs down? Read the following statement and let your learner do the thumbs up if they agree and thumbs down if not. First, based on what you've learned about your province's legends and folklore, how can you use local art forms such as music, dance, visual arts, and storytelling to convey the community's distinct cultural identity to others? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Second, were you able to narrate them in the most artistic and creative way? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Third, did you enjoy playing your performance? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Fourth, did you enjoy tagging your work and showing it to your classmates? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Fifth, did your classmate learn from your performance? Thumbs up or thumbs down? And that wraps up today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in.